Morning, Dylan. Where are we headed to today?
MGM.
Ooh, the camera is fogging up like every 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's so humid again. Hasn't rained yet.
We're headed to where?
MGM.
No, we're not.
Oh, that was yesterday. I was all proud of myself for making sure I said MGM. I lied. That was yesterday. It's too early. We're headed to Disney. Animal Kingdom. We're gonna try to get on River Journey.
There's a bus there.
Yeah. I wanted my sweet tea.
Well, if we don't hurry, it's gonna be. There's a whole ass line. We're not getting on that.
Yeah, and there's 2 buses. We're fine to walk.
Yeah, you're still not getting your sweet tea though.
I know. Sad things are sad. As Hannah would say, big sad.
Dylan has gotten used to having sweet tea every morning.
I had a bonus one last night.
Maybe it's this actual. Oh, that's what it is. It's the actual screen that was getting.
Middle here. Well, I don't know if we're gonna get on either of these, honestly. How many people are in line?
See, this is what happens. Everyone goes for Flight of Passage, but you know what? It's okay because we already have a fast pass for Flight of Passage.
Yes, and we're planning to spend the whole day in Animal Kingdom anyway.
So we're heading to.
Forget about it.
Navi River Journey. Oh my God, it is so bad.
It's a great video that you used.
I know. It's awful. I think I am most excited for Festival of the Lion King today.
It's gonna be hotter today, so we need to use our indoor things.
What are you most excited for? Actually, I'm also most excited for Dinosaur, and I'm also excited for Dylan to see Flight of Passage.
Yeah, to say I'm excited for Flight of Passage because you really hyped it up.
It really is just amazing. I promise. I promise.
When you call something the best ride in Disney.
And it's not like a Disney like staple, you know? It's not like I'm like, oh, best ride in Disney, Splash Mountain, you know?
Well, not yet. It's still new.
Yeah, so.
Alright, actually, we're gonna get on this. No, maybe not.
No, people are standing already.
Alright.
Next bus.
Hello, everybody. Say hello.
Thank God my sunglasses are in. Hey, thank God my sunglasses are in my backpack because your boy has bright eyes.
So, he found his sunglasses. And why is it zoomed in? Ah!
You're holding it too low.
It was zoomed in still
hold it
up
up
here. And we're headed to my favorite park. We're not walking. We're about to walk in.
A little bit later than I wanted to be.
Well, because we had to wait for the bus a few minutes. Because when we got there, the 2 buses there were already filled. We got there like 7:35. We said 7:30. It's not that bad. But yeah, we're gonna try to just go right on over Navi River.
You know what? There's usually an annual pass holder entrance.
Really? That's cool. So that's Boogie. So we're about to head into Animal Kingdom. We're gonna try to go right to Navi River Journey. And I've never done River Journey. Really, I haven't even seen Pandora. It wasn't open last time I was here.
So. Maybe we'll explore Pandora a little bit. You have to try that drink.
Oh yeah, we gotta get those drinks. Let's get that early on.
Yeah, you have to. We'll explore Pandora a little bit more after the ride.
Yeah, because we have a fast pass. I think we've said that like 3 times.
Yeah, for Flight of Passage, so we don't really need to worry.
Well, I know we have our safari one at 9:10, so we could probably get off Navi River.
Babe, you can go in through guests without bags.
Okay, bye everybody.
when you know more about the park than the security guard people do. This couple asked the security guard where Pandora was, and she was like, Pandora's to the left, right? And I was like, yes. The security guard didn't know where Pandora was, and this couple asked.
That's like yesterday when we asked the lady I traded the pin with, and we were like, oh my gosh, is that from Vietnam's and Broomsticks? Which is a super rare. Oh, she's rarer. But like, if you work at Disney. And she was like, I think it's Prince John. And you know what? If it had been Prince John, it would have been King Richard, actually, because they're the ones that look alike, but...
I was like, yes, it's to the left. And they were like, oh, we should have asked you. Hold on, I said, just follow the crowds.
Did you also tell...
I love Animal Kingdom, but it's one of the hottest parks because there's so many
Here you
trees.
go.
Oh, well, that's nice.
It's coming in through those little, like, paths.
Yeah, but like, when you're in those paths with all those trees, there's just no
And there's water, so it's like humid.
Yeah.
There's all the, like, little waterfalls.
Right, it's it's hot. Although right now it's not that bad. Well, then again, it's also 8 a.m., so.
We got our plans.
Ask me in a couple hours how I feel. Although, you know what?
There's a lot of inside stuff here with the show.
But even for me, like 12 o'clock, like 1 o'clock, even 3 o'clock is not that bad. What gets bad for me is when it hits like 6 and it's right in front of me. That's when I feel like I want to cry.
And that's our time to eat dinner.
All right, we're gonna film Dylan's first reaction to Pandora.
Is this the bridge?
This is the bridge. Well, okay, this is still kind of like normal civilization. But once we pass this bridge, you are in the
Really
at the top. See that stone formation down there, babe? That's what was almost Beastly Kingdom. It looks like a dragon a little bit.
Yeah. So this is where it would have been?
Yeah.
Delngati Kamigi.
I see you. That's what it is. I think that's an O. Olnagati. Kami.
Ooh. That's not cool. Wilderness Explorer.
Alright, we're about to pass. And you're about to see the floating mountains. I hope he's shocked.
Oh wow, I've only seen it in pictures. Wow. That's amazing. How do you even put that?
Lots of sturdy beams, probably.
That is awesome.
How'd you like it?
Cool. It's so like it's a good fit for Animal Kingdom.
And like the movie has such a good message of like conservation.
Right, that's the whole point of the movie, which I love. I also love it yesterday they announced.
Stand by 5 minutes for Navi River because nobody's going there.
Yesterday they announced that Epcot's getting broken up into like 4 distinct areas, and one of them is like the conservation area.
So in case you're wondering, we are going to Navi River Journey because the standby wait is 5 minutes. Because everybody, and I mean everybody, runs towards Flight of Passage to get that done first. But when you have 2 fast passes for it in a trip, we don't need to do that. We're not mixed in with those peasants. You feel?
Sorry, yeah, I was still looking at it.
So.
I haven't even been looking where I'm going. I've just gotten lucky. I haven't hit anybody.
Are you ready?
Dylan's just in awe of Pandora right now.
I just love
Would you say that this is probably what you've been most excited for?
Yeah.
Like the whole trip?
This has got to be one of the newer things I'm more excited for. Just A, you hyped up the other ride. B, this ride still looks cool. It's just less like, I don't know, less exciting. It's more just like a sit down and enjoy.
Yeah. You know what? It's air conditioned, so.
Yeah. And I just love I love nature and I love the sci-fi.
This is Dylan's favorite part, so today he's just gonna have a blast. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be crying because it's too hot.
Kind of looks like a peacock.
She totally just looked right at me. liked it?
It's chill. I understand why the other one's like more popular or whatever, but like I don't think it deserves as much hate as it gets for being like, oh, they put all the money into the animatronics. Well, it's like whatever. It's supposed to be like Haunted Mansion and Little Mermaid voyage, and you know, it's just a boat like pirates instead. I like that a lot. I go on that again.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, good. I want to go show you the drinks and store stuff. Okay. Thoughts on your night, Blossom?
Really good. I've been coming up with a video game inside my head for Pandora. So I'm guessing years ago when the movie came out, they probably made one. The problem with movie games, especially they just make the movie into a game and they're usually cheaply animated, like they don't put a lot of budget into them. But nowadays, I would like to see something for all you nerds out there, like an open world role-playing type game where you like were your own guy and you had like the mech here, like they have the mech that the humans used in the game and then like you'd make your own avatar to go to and you'd like make an original story and have the side quests and you could fly on the banshees, like because it's like besides being in it right now, that's like the closest you can get. Also, on a negative note, only negative I have, that I never really thought, what would I look like in my avatar? Just went into the Wind Trader store. And there's a thing, have you ever wondered where your avatar is? No, actually, but now I do. Except it's expensive. So now I get a new question in my head that will bother me, and I don't get an answer.
What do you want? You want popcorn? Okay, I'll get it.
Can't win them all.
But overall, I'm very happy. This is my new favorite thing already.
What are we in line for?
The safari. So we had a fast pass at 9:10. We got a drink and it was like 8:45 and we were like, I looked at the map and I was like, oh my god, it's a 5-minute wait. Probably because it's still extra magic hours. And there's a 2-hour wait for Pandora. So it's pretty much empty in the rest of the park. I say Pandora, I mean Flight of Passage. Although Navi River Journey had already jumped from like 5 or 10 to 20.
Which still, when you looked at the line for Flight of Passage, is not bad.
Yeah, Paul's saying it's not even that bad. But yeah, so we're gonna get on here.
Honestly,
It's
5 minutes going on this is to walk back because it's such a far walk.
Yeah, it really became a 10-minute thing.
Show the camera your new magic band.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's kind of dark here. Hold on.
I'm about to get into the sun.
No one's behind us for a sec. So it's Wally
And
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's Paul's favorite, so I'm really happy that, as much as I love Eve, I got her card in Sorcerers for Magic Kingdom.
there we go. Representation all around.
So, you know, I can meet PB-8 Droid, but I can't meet a Wally, so whatever. As much as I love that, it's true.
How was the safari?
I love the animals.
We saw a lot of
We did. I think the
animals.
only thing we didn't see that I remember seeing in the past was the ostriches. I
Yeah.
just don't think they were out.
Which is like, what a strange animal not to see.
Yeah. Giant bird.
We saw
There were
a
baby
flamingo
giraffes.
trying to drown himself.
Yeah.
So,
His friends were like, John! What did you say? You were like, I've had enough.
yeah. The thing about
The baby
oh,
giraffe.
Look up there, the monkey. Sleeping.
Oh, hello.
And the one up there hanging. The thing about the safari that I love is the message of like conservation and like the knowledge of like against poaching.
Which is the number one thing endangering most animals.
So I
Mainly
love.
rhinos and giraffes.
I
but
love-
lions, I found out, are kind of in trouble too.
I loved that story that she told about the bees and the elephants.
Yeah, so apparently
Really?
elephants are really afraid of bees.
So farmers started using bees to keep them away from their crops, which
And it
is
was a safe way
really,
to do it.
really just a
And then
message
the
of,
farmers were getting a new crop yield, which was honey.
which is really just an amazing message of trying to find a peaceful way
And like recycling.
to work with
You know,
animals.
like keep
Yeah.
it, you know, full circle.
Dylan's earning his Wilderness Explorer badge.
We just met Rumatis, or Tumi.
Retumis.
Retumis, or Tumi, from South Africa. It's a town right outside the capital, and her name in English means happiness. And she told us about this like like special sausage dish they have there, which is like, that's simplifying it. But more monkeys, more gorillas, and yeah, I got my African culture badge.
Ooh.
Hello. Am I on the camera? We are in line for Everest because there's only 25 minutes. And then our fast pass is right after this. We're going to do it bang bang twice.
At least I am. Dylan's got a little bit of an upset stomach with roller coaster, so let's see if he gets on twice.
Not a stomach, it's my head. No, I'll do it twice. I've done this before. 2 is usually my limit. Like I need 2 and then I need to get a soda and do a show or something.
Dylan's an old man.
I've always been like that. My head gets dizzy. And then
I can't go as hard as we can. Could you even do dinosaur 3 times in a row?
dinosaur, yeah.
Dinosaur bounces around more than this.
No, it's something about roller coasters specifically. Yeah, we got another fast pass for well, our other one's until a couple days from now. But we got a bonus dinosaur fast pass for later.
Because we bumped up to 45 minutes after it was closed for an hour.
And then we got a 3:55 fast pass for that now. So our fast passes aren't until the afternoon now, which kind of stinks because it's that and Flight Passage. But in between, like, Safari was 5 minutes. We did the trail. I started becoming a wilderness explorer. Twice, and
also, we discovered Dylan's new calling was working on the Safari.
I mean, I kind of always knew that to a degree. And then we're going to, I don't really know what we're going to do after the 2 Everests. Probably get something to eat.
I saw a Twitter post that was like, why are these pictures blurry? He doesn't move.
That's pretty funny.
Disco Yeti.
Everybody.
We did Expedition Everest twice.
Yeah, it's a little much for my head because we hadn't eaten yet. I thought I was going to be sick for a minute. I was like so hungry that I almost felt like I was going to be sick, and then that jostled me around. We did it literally like back to back.
And we ate at Butte Safari.
Took a little time to chill there in the air. When we came out, the winged, what was it? Wings of Adventure, winged, whatever, where the birds fly all around. That was out. It was really cool to see. And then we met Russell and Doug, which I was very excited about. I showed him that I was a wilderness explorer. I was impressed Doug could sign his name, and Russell told us that he taught him. And then we did Tough to Be Above, which I haven't done. Definitely didn't do on my last trip, so it's been a really long time since I didn't really remember it at all. And then we shopped a little. And now we're chilling. We're going to go try to meet Mickey and Minnie because it's short wait. We're waiting for Festival of Lion King at 1 because we kind of just missed it with Tough to Be a Bug. And, fun note, not anything to do with the rides. We have been here, we got here Friday night, went to Downtown Disney. Not really a park. From the day we started going to the parks on Saturday, we have seen the same woman with her same fluffy service dog. And he's adorable. He's a little fluffy, like I feel bad, like I wish they he's got like an Australian Shepherd look, I wish they shaved him down because he's probably hot. But he's got these cute little like booties for his feet so it doesn't get hot. But we're just like, man, me and us and this lady have like the same trip going on because we were in Magic Kingdom and saw her Saturday, at MGM and saw her yesterday, Sunday, and now we're in Animal Kingdom the other day. I'm like, we can see her in Epcot, been to all 4 parks together. I really wanted to go up and tell her how cute he was, but Paul told me not to.
Ooh, this shoulder's getting really tan.
Should probably put some sunscreen on.
Just this shoulder. Oh wait, I guess this shoulder is a little bit tan. I'm also... Ooh, my nose is burnt.
Is it?
A little red.
Maybe we should get some aloe tonight back at the hotel or something.
It's so hot.
Oh, and on our way to Mickey and Minnie, I want to do a couple wilderness explorers. It's like, what are you saying? We're heading into Festival of Lion King. We didn't end up going to meet Minnie and Mickey. It was 20 minutes, so by the time we like kind of pulled ourselves off.
And look at this line anyway.
Yeah.
close.
By the time we cooled off and kind of got settled, we got up and I wanted to do, there was a wilderness explorer on the way up here, so we did the flamingo, we got flamingo badge, and then we saw the otters. They were finally out, so we went and stopped by and saw them. Discussed our future plans to have otters, and then figured let's get to Festival of the Lion King a little early because it was 12:45 now. Probably got here about 5 minutes ago.
God, I can't lean on this wall, it's too hot.
Yeah. So we'll probably be out of this at 1:30. We're gonna maybe loop back down through Pandora, do the 2 badges there.
Turning this off. That is the single greatest show on Disney property.
That girl, the Warhog section lady.
Oh my gosh, she killed me at the end.
That was wow.
All of them, all of their vocals.
All of them are great, but that note she hit at the end, like the last thing.
Like all of those vocals are just. It's literally the best show, and you know what? The people in the audience did not give it enough love. Like they were hardly cheering. They were like I was wooing, I was screaming.
Yeah, hopefully our fast pass on Thursday, because we were avoiding MGM that day. Hopefully that is a better crowd. And with our fast pass program to get in the Warthog section,
Oh my God,
for a
it's
chance
so
of me getting picked.
hot on this bridge.
Oh, really? That if she picked you instead.
Girl, I wouldn't care that way either.
So yeah, we're gonna just take a little stroll through Pandora again. There's 2 of the wilderness stuff. I think we might just go to Minnie and Mickey because it's 25 minutes and it's probably air conditioned. Honestly. I'd like to find Pocahontas at some point too.
If we sit in the elephant section, he might pick you too.
Yes. That's
So we
my
have a
other
2
thing.
out of 4 chance.
We were in giraffes today though, in the back.
Yeah, because I always get put there.
So I mean I like my giraffe. Don't get me wrong. But we didn't really have much option today. Just picked 2 little girls or something.
Oh my God, so hot. I want it to rain. I hope it rains.
It's supposed to anytime after 4.
2, it's it, remember?
But we're gonna lose reception soon. We're heading into Pandora, so it's another planet.
Reception?
Yeah, we're gonna lose reception or we're going
It's
off.
a camera.
Yeah, we're gonna lose connection because we're going off site into another world.
Cameras don't have
Can
connection.
you not just go with the joke? Oh, hello. We are currently waiting for Minnie and Mickey. It's only about 25 minutes. And it's too hot to do anything else. And our fast pass is up for a little while.
And this is an air conditioning. Well, we're by the door, so it's a little hot. But
Yeah, but it's still in the air.
show the camera your new Disney socks that you're wearing
Oh
today.
yeah, so it's got all the parks on them. Got them yesterday because we got my dad Mr. Toad socks. They're like dress socks.
I mean, you showed them at like off last night.
Yeah, there's them on. So
They go well with your outfit. We learned a little bit about bees today.
we learned about we got
Actually,
so
like that's ironic that came up again because they taught us a little bit about bees on the safari too.
and I think they kind of said it in the Bug's Life, didn't they? No,
I mean, bees were in a bug's life, but
because they were like we're pollinators. It was a little off key, I guess. Yeah, they talked about that a bit because bees are like a #1 issue, like a pretty big issue right now that people really don't appreciate. But we found out that bees are the sole. Well, first of all, they make up 33% of all pollination in the whole world. 1/3 is from one animal.
no, 1/3 of the food that we eat in the world is
Right, it
from.
comes from bees. Sorry, I said that weird. And then the rest of it comes from like everything else put together. And bees are the sole pollinators for tomatoes and potatoes. So, as they told us, we would have no pizza, we'd have no pizza sauce, we'd have no french fries, we'd have no ketchup. And we learned she wasn't exactly sure which kind of bat it was, but there's a specific bat that makes the agave plant
For tequila.
tequila. So, yeah, we're real upset about my tequila. Some people might not be. Paul wouldn't be.
No, tequila messes me up.
But, I mean, let's be real. We need our tequila somewhat in our lives. So,
I'm not saying I'll never need it. I'm just saying that it.
even when you're doing stuff for fun, like being in a park, it's still good to try and be environmentally conscious. Like, we reused our 1 water bottle today for our soda, and we could probably do better at that ourselves. But, wait, is it still on? They told us that the paper straw thing has happened, but we're always like, why are there paper straws? And then so all those plastic bags, like you don't like splash around. What they told us was there was a warehouse that already had so many made that they're already made, so it would be a waste not to use
But
them.
they've stopped production.
But they stopped
of them.
production, so you're going to see them. You should see them slowly fading out. So next time you're like, why do I have a paper straw and there's plastic bags? It's because there's just plastic bags left over.
much has happened. The biggest thing. Oh, your shoulder's red, babe.
I know, I put sunscreen on, but it might have been a little too late.
The biggest thing is the sun is behind a cloud right now.
He just said not to say anything. It comes back out now.
We're hoping it rains.
Oh,
Because it's hot.
They are calling for thunderstorms tonight, which honestly we might head back a little early tonight and enjoy the pool or the hotel or something just because we're finishing up what we need to do here today.
We just watched a girl drop her whole like chocolate milk or something.
Coffee or something. And it was very like nothing touched her, no one was in her way. She was opening it, she was just holding it, and it just like fell.
And it was like full too. It looked like it was
quivering.
full.
I had to hold it till we walked by. I feel bad laughing, but like that and like people falling.
Yeah,
like,
because if it had happened to us, it would have been.
oh, I would have been so pissed and demanded a whole new thing.
Why? It's your fault.
I'm just kidding. But Disney probably would.
Disney probably would.
Dance break, hold on. But yeah, we did.
With the rain?
I don't know. We just did all of Rafiki's Planet Watch except the animation thing. Might go back for that on Thursday.
It was good, except for the train part.
The train
If you
was
didn't have to take a train to get over there, I'd be
Yeah.
into it.
And I got my 5. There were 5 wilderness badges over there, so I did all
So are
that.
you like set for today? You're complete? You don't need to do much more?
Well, we're gonna go do Dinosaur now, the Fast Pass, eat dinner, and then do...
You know, I was just thinking, I don't like many restaurants here. I don't really want to eat dinner here, but
Play
I guess we'll take a look.
You could always just go back to the hotel too. They didn't have bad food. We'll take a look
see.
around. Well, we have 2 Fast Passes and dinner, so we'll see what
I
happens.
might be park hopping tonight, we'll see, because
Maybe.
as much as I want to see Pandora at night, there's not much left to do here. So, we'll see.
Yeah. Okay. We just went on. We just went on Navi Flight of Passage. Avatar Flight of Passage. That was really, really cool. That was only Paul's second time, or my first. So yeah, and it rained finally. We've been here since Friday night.
Starting to rain
It
again.
has not rained at all yet. Starting to rain again. Rained while we were in there. Feels a little better out. Then we're gonna go Dinosaur Fast Pass one more time, and then just swing it from there.
Who knows what else the world might hold for us.
Deuces. All right, where are you, Lena? You want to start?
These last few hours have been rough.
We have not updated probably since we were super
Before,
happy.
yeah. We were gonna park hop.
You gotta laugh about it.
I can!
You have to.
It started to rain a tiny little bit. It started to drizzle.
And we were like, yes, because it was really hot.
Yeah.
And we've been saying all day, like, hopefully it will drizzle a little or just a little rain. And I looked at
A little rain!
Right. And I looked at one point and I was like, oh, it's calling for thunderstorms this evening. Like, you know, usually thunderstorms are quick around here.
Disney, yeah.
Yeah.
But
So Mother Nature decided to
we
give us a middle
wanted to
finger.
park hop to Epcot.
Because we kind of were done in Animal Kingdom for the day and we're going back there Thursday.
And we haven't been to Epcot yet. We're not going there till Wednesday.
Well, we've been there now. Technically.
Well, as we got on to the bus to Epcot,
It started raining hard.
it started pouring rain.
And our bus was leaking.
And the bus was leaking from the emergency exit. So we got off and it's pouring rain. And I don't know why at that moment we didn't think, let's
wait.
just turn around. So then at that point we were soaked. Our shoes were soaked.
It was like funny.
We
then
were
it is this
literally
crazy-
sloshing around.
I actually slid. I almost could have sued Disney. No, seriously, I was running back to catch up to you and I slid through the...
I don't think you would have won that.
I audibly went, whoa! like freaking, what's his name, Wally, when he's like, "Wah!" Like, I literally almost, I thank God Paul's in front of me because I slid into him and, like, grabbed his shoulders. Like, I actually, you ever see those, like, those animals, those insects that, like, skate across, you know, that gecko that, like, runs across the water? Like, that was me.
By the time we get to, like, electric umbrella, which is not that far into the park. We were like, nope, we're done. We might as well go home.
I kind of.
But then I was like,
should at this point like, do we just go home or something? Like I kind of
Like, we
said
didn't wanna get on a
and you
ride.
responded yes, and I was like, do you wanna? Like we were both thinking it, but no one wanted to say it.
We didn't want to get on a ride. We were gonna be freezing, and we were sloshing around in our shoes, and
like even if we dried off.
But I
somewhere.
didn't want to get on a cold bus wet.
No.
So Dylan, the hero, went into
Because you were
the
too
store.
cold. I went into Mouse Gear.
Mouse Gear and bought ponchos, an umbrella, and a towel.
A stitch towel. And I bought him the sour cherries just to make him happy.
Yeah.
And then
So he asked the people in there,
and they helped me out.
and they told us about that we have a laundromat here. So we get back to. Well, no. Oh wait. Then we get in line for the bus.
This is so much. You know what? It was our like 4-hour journey, so you can wait like 8 minutes.
So we get in line for the bus to go home, and it's so long. So then we ordered a minivan, and honestly, there was nothing wrong with that. That went pretty well.
No, he was
And it
super
was
nice.
totally worth it. We get back to the hotel room. We take a minute.
$17 or something.
We
right?
take a minute at the hotel room, go to the laundromat. Well, everyone else had the same idea. So
Well then.
so Dylan stayed there.
Wait, here's why I had to stay though. I wasn't gonna. We weren't worried about people stealing. Like it's Disney. Like whatever. Honestly, probably someone would have if I left it. But I go in there and the guy's like, "Hey, you gotta hold it with the shoes because the shoes kick open the dryer." So I had to sit. Thank God I put in the bottom one. I hopefully would have. I put our clothes in the top just to dry to put in our laundry. Like that was it because they were just soaked. I sit down in front of the dryer with our 2 sets of shoes because I have to keep my back against it because I would have gone crazy any other way and sit there. Well, you ever sit against a dryer for an hour? 2 dryers because the one above me was going too? For an hour? It was so hot, and I hate the heat on top of it, but like, I was like, I'm getting dried, like, and I'm not even wet.
So I left Dylan with the shoes, and I was gonna go get the food
Up at the food court.
up at the food court. So I come back to the room, grab the mugs, go to the food court, and it's packed. Like
It's gonna be so much fun to watch.
like
back.
so packed. I wish I had my camera so I could show you how packed it was.
Oh, I believe it, because everyone came back.
Because everyone came back. Downtown Disney lost
everyone's
power
like-
tonight.
yeah.
Downtown Disney lost power tonight.
Everyone. And now they're saying there's like potential hurricane.
Like the storm was bad.
So cool.
Yeah.
We overprayed for the rain. It's our fault.
It is. It's all our fault. So I was like, okay, we'll just order from the little dine-in menu that they have. Because we were discussing that earlier. So I get back to the room and I call the dine-in menu and they're like, oh, we've canceled that for tonight. So then I had to go back to the food court. After I had walked all the way there in the rain and all the way back in the rain. So I had to go.
It was raining again?
Yes!
Oh, I didn't know it rained. Well, not hard, right?
It was like not good.
I didn't know it rained again.
So I go to the food court. I do mobile order because, you know, it'll go quicker. I thought it would go quicker. So
Ooh.
I press, like when you're doing mobile order, it takes you to a screen and it puts the order in, but then you have to press like, I'm here, start preparing it. Otherwise they won't prepare it. So I pressed it and it was like, okay, we're preparing it, but then it glitched. And it took me back to the screen where it was like, press the button. And then every time I would press the button, it would say, sorry, there's an error. But then it would say, we're going to prepare your order as soon as you press the button. I go in there and I ask the lady, and she's like, yep, your order's in here. It'll be ready soon. That was the biggest load of crap.
Soon TM.
I waited like an hour. And I was
Wait, and you
second.
didn't even say the
I was
worst part.
second to last on the list. I watched everybody else around me get their food.
He found out that they canceled mobile orders for everyone. Like, you couldn't do it anymore after, like, one person after him, like, was the last one they accepted. Well, you didn't even tell him the best/worst part. That because it was glitching, you couldn't sit down.
I couldn't sit down and, like, wait for the notification. The only solace
Solace.
was that they were playing Hercules on the TV.
You didn't tell me that part.